Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we are back with another banging video, baby. So if you're new, you know the do. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Do all you guys know you need to do on this video to support your girl. Now, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about several reports that have been released over the past few days, stating that Ye is scared of returning to the United States amid the Sean Diddy Combs lawsuit. Now, we all know that that is true, and it's not amid the Sean Diddy Combs lawsuit. I don't know why it is that they're throwing him in that of Sean Diddy Combs lawsuit. Ye has been staying away from the United States the moment that he could identify that Ariemanuel. So guys, I just want you all to remember that Ye had told us that on his Instagram page. I've even done videos in the most recent months showing you guys the article covering where Ye said that Ariemanuel was going to send people after him to sue him until he goes extremely broke and homeless. So I'm just saying that people need to remember that this has been happening to Ye before the Sean Diddy Combs lawsuits. And do you guys remember when I had told you all that I suspected that what they were doing is to hire a group of people like investigators who would find past affiliates of Ye and pay these people to step forward with their lawsuits, and the lawsuits are frivolous, and they ensure that, they made the lawsuit so ridiculous because it's not true. And if you just stop for a moment and read through the details of the lawsuit, you'll see that the lawsuits, all of them that have been filed against him, they are extremely comical, like the Lauren Pisciotta lawsuit. That is the most comical lawsuit of all lawsuits. Like, he did this to me. I was invited at the studio. He was there with Diddy and he did something to me. I wasn't sure if he did something to me. And then her friend, Nikki was telling the world that this man did something to you. So how is it that your friend is going to tell the world detailed, write a love letter to the world, write a love letter to the court of public opinion saying, hey, court of public opinion, I saw Ye doing something unpleasant to my friend. My friend looked as though she was out of it. She looked as though she didn't consent to it. So why would your friend Nikki Heaton tell the court of public opinion and not told you about it? So you can easily detect that Nikki Heaton and Lauren Pisciotta orchestrated the lie because they were paid. Chances are Nikki Heaton was promised a recording gig, because she's a aspiring artist, and you would take a little chance or a little opportunity because, Ye and your friend Lauren Pisciotta, they have sexy time here and there. Even when Ye was married to Kim, Lauren Pisciotta was trying to wreck that home allegedly, to the point where when Kim was putting her foot down, like, there are too many, women of a particular physique in your office. What's going on? Are you sleeping with Lauren? And Ye was like, yeah, I'm sleeping with Lauren Pisciotta. I kid you not. It happened, right? And she even detailed that in the lawsuit. So Lauren Pisciotta has been around this man. Would someone assault you many years ago at a studio session? Then you meet this man at a function. You meet him at the function years later, and you're gonna like, hey, I remember you. You assaulted me years ago. Look at me now. I'm a sex worker. You like that? Because that's really what she's telling us that she told him. He assaulted her. Years later, they met at a function and she told him she was doing OnlyFans, and he was like, leave that, come to God. I have something better for you, do not do that. And then you got a job. You were earning almost $1 million a month. And then because you were having sexy time with your boss, you were like, hey boss, guess what? I'm doing 2 jobs, so I deserve an extra $1.5 million salary increase. That's literally what she did. And the accountant was like, this woman is trouble you. You need to get rid of her. And when Lauren Pisciotta was pushing for the increase, pushing consistently for the increase, then Ye's chief of staff terminated her service. After she was terminated, you know what she did? Irrespective of the fact that she was sexually assaulted at a studio session, he told her after that to leave OnlyFans, come work for him. When she started working for him, she claimed that he was sexually harassing her. And after all of that sexual harassment, you got terminated because you could not quit the job. You love to be harassed so much, irrespective of the fact that you have no child to feed, you know? You love to be harassed so much that he had to terminate you to save herself, you know? And it seems as though you were like, don't save me. I don't want to be saved. I'm going to move doors down from you, because that's literally what she did afterwards. She moved 4 doors down from him so that she could keep working for him. And guess who was paying him? He was. Out of what? His pocket. Off the books, you know, and people want us to believe that, oh, that lawsuit is true. Ye is guilty. Common sense, it wins every single time. So I'm just saying to you guys, if you just use common sense and if you dissect the lawsuits, you would realize and understand that the things that she's accusing Ye of doing, Ye did not do it. Because she even admitted that the drink was not given to her by Ye, someone else gave her the drink. But irrespective of the fact that, because Diddy loves to give people things to drink like ridiculous. I find it to be so hilarious. I believe that there's another method that Sean Diddy Combs uses, and I believe we're going to hear about it in the coming months or weeks, right? But I'm just saying, she detailed that someone else gave her something to drink and she felt woozy, because everyone feels woozy when they get something to drink, irrespective of the fact that these drugs do not take effect on everyone so quickly, you know? But hey, since you all want to be gullible, go ahead and be gullible, right? Who am I to tell you not to believe these lies? Believe them all you want to. It's your headspace. It's your cranium. No, so she's saying that she got the drink. She felt woozy, and then she didn't know what happened, but her friend was on the internet telling the world what happened. What kind of friend is that? You know, I wouldn't want those friends, not even in my grave, because what kind of friend is that? It's just that they had a plan and they slipped up. They're scammers, you know. Women like those deserves to be behind bars. When a woman like those comes out and tells such gruesome lies on men, and I don't know why is it that the justice system aren't holding these women accountable when they tell lies. I believe that when a woman steps forward with such allegations against men or another woman, I believe that if it is found where the person, the accuser, is blatantly lying, they should be held accountable. I believe that they should be thrown behind bars and they should do jail time. There are cases where people do get abused and they cannot back up their statement because of fear, anxiety, stress, depression, mental duress, and all of that. So there are genuine cases wherein they cannot back up their statement. And in those cases, I believe that, you know, those people should be let off scotch-free. But where it is found that the accuser is blatantly lying, because I don't know what's going on. Why is it that all of a sudden the world just hates men all of a sudden? Don't you guys realize that you're being brainwashed to literally automatically just hate men? Because if you hate men, men are going to be shoved to date men, and they're going to get to push their LGBTQIA agenda even more. And then a woman will be forced to date women, and then your kids will not be safe out there. So we have to be very careful of the things that we promote, the things that we support. We need to stop supporting these frivolous lawsuits, these, you know, hungry belly women, because I literally see them as being hungry. You are hungry. You're evil. You're a dark, twisted, demented individual to be making up such gruesome lies to tarnish one's image, reputation, character. And not only that, you affect, oftentimes these people are not able to build back their lives. Luckily, Ye has walked the path where his life and his behavior speaks for himself. He's publicly told the world, I love to have myself a good sexy time. And if the sexy time is not working over there, he's going to move on to another sexy time because he has enough money to buy his woman Birkin and all the designers they need. Ye doesn't have the time to, be spiking, drinking, and, Ye loves to sleep. He loves to sleep. He can't be spiking anyone's drink because he loves to sleep. No disrespect to the guy, but I have to keep it real. No disrespect to him, but I'm just saying the guy loves to sleep. He has no time to spike anyone's drink. And oftentimes when I highlight these things, I know there are people who hates Ye because Ye said, I'm gonna go DEFCON and Jewish people. So some people still have that against him. You can have something against someone because there are people that I have a rift with, but the unique thing about me is that when justice is due to that person, I'll stand up for that person. Even though they have wronged me in a particular way, if someone is trying to accuse a person of something that I know that individual didn't do or is not capable of doing, I'm gonna stand up and say, no, you know what? The girl or the guy has a little problem, but that is definitely not one of them. We need to learn to situate our feelings. We need to learn to situate our emotions and not let our emotions get the best of us, especially when we know that the mouth, it's cut crossway. The mere fact that the mouth is cut crossway, it can literally say anything. And if you're so gullible to believe these things, just remember that you are contributing for a virus to come creep up at your doorstep. And when this happens to your son and your son's life is ruined, at that point in time, you're going to say, you know what? Only if I had known, I wouldn't be supporting the things that I was supporting, because whether you know it or not, when we consciously agree or disagree, we're either building something great or tearing down evil. So let us consciously choose to look at people's words and look at it from a discerning spirit. And therefore we can know when these women are lying. And when I told people that many of those Sean Diddy Combs lawsuit, they're not going to go anywhere. And I was reading the details and I say, these girls are lying. I'm a woman, but not because I have a vagina. It doesn't mean that I'm going to automatically believe that someone touched you without your consent because you said so. I'm not going to believe that. And look at it today. Tony Busby filed maybe over 200 lawsuits. Maybe he's down to only having 5 lawsuits with him at this point. And I absolutely kid you not. The bulk of them has been tossed out. Many of them ridiculous. Many of these people, their own relatives came out, outed them. You're a liar. You weren't there. You were somewhere else with your friend. You were there with your boy. And in some cases, Sean Diddy Combs had, evidence of his whereabouts. So you know that some of the cases, even the judge was like, okay, you said bad boy enabled his behavior and you said that it happened when, but Bad Boys LLC did not came into existence at that point. So how could a company that doesn't exist enabled his behavior? That does not make any sense. And that is what happened to a lot of the lawsuits that were filed against Diddy. You need to wake up yourselves and choose consciously to awaken your senses, tap into that discerning spirit. We all have it. And just know that if something is not sitting right, put yourself in the scenario. We have different personalities, different mindsets, but sometimes no matter who you are, you can definitely smell BS from a distance. And we need to know that these lawsuits against Ye, for the most part, they're BS, especially that Lauren Pisciotta lawsuit, especially Miss Bailing lawsuit. It's not a real name. I'm just joking. We know that those are definitely blatant lies. So as such, naturally, anyone who is in Ye's shoe, they're going to stay out of LA. LA is the devil's playground. Look at what they're doing to it. They're burning it down. It's the devil's playground. So that's all I have to say about that. It's your time to chime in. What are your thoughts? I know you guys have something to say. Leave a comment below. Do everything you need to do on this video to support your girl. Stay safe, stay sweet, stay blessed. And see you guys in the comment section. Peace.